Grand Rising Soul Family, Tracy with Sweet Spot E-Magazine. Thank you so very much for your likes, subscribes, the shares, the views, and the comments. I do appreciate everyone and everything. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear the energy. And let's see what the message that Spirit has for us today. Someone has something that they want to say, and they're trying to figure out how to say it, because it's like they want to say it, but then they stop. It's like they, and they go, never mind. And someone says, just say it. So then whatever it is, they just say it. Bottom of the deck, mending. Maybe somebody wants to mend fences, mend a relationship, mend a partnership, something. Yeah. But it's something that they think is going to be too hard. They think it's going to be hard work to create with this person who's very peaceful. But whatever it is, they definitely want to mend this relationship. But it's the hard work, it's the perseverance that pays off. It's when we are afraid to challenge ourselves, take that extra step, to go that extra mile. That's when we fall short of what we want. It's called courage. It's called heart. If you don't have heart, if you don't have courage, you are going to fail. Let me close this door. I don't want to turn the air back on. Hold on. Just in case it's one of my neighbor's favorite songs. I don't want to be like, oh, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, somebody thinks it's going to be hard to mend this relationship, to try and repair something. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Because at one point they went towards something else and they found out that all that glitters is not gold. It was just somebody that had on some face masks, trying to act like they were somebody that they weren't. It was two of them, one male and one female. And they had to find out the hard way. All the glitters is not gold. And so now it's time. It's like somebody feels that they are, like time is running out because they feel like there's some unfinished business or an unfinished symphony with someone else. This person feels like they are between worlds, leaving the past and going towards the way that they want to go. And they feel like the way that they want to go, confirmation, the way that they want to go is going to leave them happy, is going to have them in that happy space in their heart where they don't have to be content, where they don't have to be looking around at something else or anything else that's flighty or fancy or, oh, look, squirrel. They don't have to do all that shit. But they know that what they have right now, whoever's in their life right now, is not for you. So that person, either they ever left or they're going to leave someone alone so that they can rebuild themselves. Because right now, they're looking at themselves. They're finally taking a look at themselves in the mirror and they're seeing that they have some work that they need to do. They can't go any further without doing this work because the way that they want to go requires them to do some work. There's no ifs, no ands, or no buts. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? It's too many. That's a whole book. What's the message? I feel like somebody's kind of like in a dreamy state of how they're thinking, because I almost felt like I was in a dreamy state. So, but it's something about them even needing to press on, them needing to move forward, because I feel like I got somebody at my back pushing me forward. They need to move forward. They need to press on. They need to chop wood, fix what needs to be fixed. If you, I don't know, it's like you got to work on you. Whatever needs to be fixed, whatever needs to be mended, starts inside of you, not on the outside. Okay. It's time for somebody to go the distance. It's time for somebody to know that they have to go the distance. They have to stay on track. They cannot get off track. They cannot be sidetracked by anything that looks like it's shiny or new. I mean, they know. They know. They know that they have to be loyal. Why? Why do they have to be loyal? Because they know if they're not, they are bringing all types of chaos and conflict to somebody that is blessed. Not only is this person blessed, but this person is flexible in the way that they will afford grace. They will forgive even whenever someone did something that was unforgivable. They can put those emotions and work them out, transmute those negative emotions and turn them into something positive and create and make money just to get those emotions out. But one thing they will not do is be stuck with someone who is stuck. Somebody's afraid to grow. They want to call it, I don't want to change. You're not changing. You're saying, I don't want to grow because you're afraid of growth. You're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror and see that the way that you've been conducting life may make a few people kind of side eye you a little. But this person knows there's no place like home. And they know that home is not where you were physically at. Home is where the heart is. If your heart is with someone else and you right here with somebody else, that's home. Something about the tribe and a change in the wind. So maybe some news came out about somebody that was in your tribe. Maybe they were trying to cause chaos or something, or they were trying to lead you down the wrong path or something, but something came out about somebody that you're connected to. It could be somebody in your family. It could be somebody in a social group. It could be somebody that you don't even suspect. And this person is right next to you. It's like if you notice these giraffes, but look at the hut that the giraffe is. It's a face. You see, it's all blended in. You think, oh, that's just I don't know if giraffes live in huts. I don't know where giraffes live. But it doesn't look, it looks so, but if you really look at it, you see it's a face. So I feel like it's somebody that was unsuspecting, somebody you would never think, somebody that you thought maybe it was because of their face, how their face looked. And you thought, oh, this person would never, ever, ever. But it was because of that person. That's why this change is happening. And it's not a gradual change. No, this is going to be something that happens extremely fast. Because here and now, right here and now, somebody had to come to the edge, meaning that they had to really look at where they were at in life, in relationships, how they feel about themselves. They had to really be honest here. You can't just, people want to look at themselves and be like, I'm all that. I am all that. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with me. I can do the share hair flip all day long. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect. And everything I do in every way I live. I mean, but you know what? That's a fool. That's a fool. Somebody had to really come to the edge and look at themselves. Somebody had to check themselves to see how they was really showing up in the world. And they didn't like what they saw. They were encouraged to go to the sea. Not to go out on the water, but to delve into their emotions. To go deep diving into their emotions to find out, to unlock some secret of why it is the way that they are. What is it that was in their past, in their childhood, that hurt them so much that they vowed to live a life of misery, dragging other people down? They're starting to turn to this higher power now. They're starting to turn to God. And God has told them it's time for them to be alone, for them to walk alone on this path so that God can go ahead and direct their steps to keep them out of trouble. But it's all free will. And nobody's in the business of trying to change anybody's mind. A willing release. Spirit said it's time for somebody to willingly release something. Whatever it is that they know it's time to say goodbye. And this could be that group. This could be their tribe. But it's the tribe it's trying to, the group of the birds, of the friends, or whatever. It's somebody that's trying to hold them back. And because it's like they think, oh no. At first they were thinking, you know what? This is just, oh, it was a bad mistake. Oh, this is just so, oh, this is horrible. Oh my gosh, this is coincidental. Then they started thinking this is coincidence. All of this shit happening. Is this shit coincidence or is it planned? Is somebody trying to control the situation? Because if somebody's trying to control the situation, shit ain't gonna happen like this. Birds of a feather. Somebody needs to take a higher view of those people that they're hanging out with. The people that they say are, I'm for you. I got your back. Because maybe they really don't. Maybe whenever they say they got your back, they mean they're going to stab you in your back. But someone has to take a higher view of where their life is going. They almost need to do like a Google Maps thing. You know how you Google Maps and you put in what you're looking for, the address of the cross streets or whatever, and it comes down, and you see it from way, and then you got to zoom in and you can see the streets and stuff like that. Somebody needs to take a higher view of their life. They need to start from what the shit was looking like 10 years ago. And then they need to look at really what the shit is going to look like 10 years from today if they keep going in the same direction. Because right now, shit is starting to come back. The shit that they threw out in the world, it is coming back and shit is being exposed and revealed. And everybody is about to hear about it. So somebody needs to take a higher view as to what the fuck they are doing. And somebody needs to quiet their mind. They need to work on their heart. And they need to kiss whatever is hurting them goodbye. Let that shit go, because guess what? You sitting here trying to hold on to something to try and prolong some type of abuse. It is not going to help you. Abuse is still going to be abuse. An abuser is still going to be an abuser until that person decides to get help. But if that person don't decide to get help, then what the fuck are you still staying there for? It don't make a difference if it's a friend, if it's a family member, if it's a coworker. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. People need to grow the fuck up. Somebody needs to take a higher view of their life, where it's going. And I bet you whenever they see where it's going, they're not going to be too happy the direction it is going towards. You know, something is starting to shine through about this family. Maybe this that you felt was part of your tribe or something. That's this something is starting to shine through about this body of people. Like what's happening? What's really happening here? Someone is starting to see something. Maybe it's even about a particular person. What's really in their soul? That's what's really shining through. What's really in their soul. And what's really in their soul is they have a lot of healing to do. There's a lot of pain, and they got a lot of healing to do. So let's find out what's going to change in the wind. What's the change in the wind? Yeah. Okay. A grand symphony. It's like they want to come together with someone to create something beautiful. A symphony is the instruments, the conductor, and everything building together and mixing to make a beautiful sound. Because right now they feel like they're in a cacophony. Now, a cacophony is the exact opposite of a symphony, where it's like all this noise, distorted noise and shit, and it just don't make sense. It don't mix. It's like, oh, stop. So someone wants to create a grand symphony. That's the change. It's like if they could, I don't know why, when I see this card, I hear Cher song, If I Could Turn Back Time, but they want to just turn back time, or maybe they want to get somebody's mind back in the time when it's like they want to get somebody's mind back in a time when things were lighter. Things were more clear. It's almost like at this time they could look this person in the eye. It was like the perfect time. It's like the stars were aligned right. That's whenever that person was able to look somebody in their eye. And then we have the power of purpose. This is somebody that found out somebody else's intended plans on ruining something special that they had. The power of purpose. This is when we realize you weren't even working for me. You were trying to sabotage me. Yeah, somebody's finding out what somebody's sole purpose was. And it wasn't what they thought. They thought that they was going to get a laugh out of it. They thought it was going to be funny. They thought that they was going to win in the end and everything is going to be good and gravy. That's what they thought. But they were trying to laugh at somebody else's expense. And God don't like that shit at all. The fastest way to piss God off, the fastest way for God to want to strike you down to your motherfucking knees, laugh at somebody else's pain. See how that works. Because God's going to let you continue to laugh until you crying. Because you can laugh at somebody's pain all you want, but all you're doing is building that shit up so that everybody's laughing at your pain. So keep careful what you ask for, because whatever you get it, And you're like, damn, I didn't really want this shit. So now somebody wants to come to the edge. They think that they're ready to jump into the arms and the hands of God. They're ready to come to the edge because they feel like they have this beautiful uncaging of their heart. Like the person that they want to be with is the only one that has the key. But there's some type of gap between the two of them. It's like someone created space. Someone created confusion. Someone tried to create distance. Someone tried to break someone up, or two people up that are in perfect harmony, but somebody tried to come in between. And that's why it's like somebody had to be cast out and somebody else had to go inside and heal. That's 3. Yeah, because this person feels like the weight of their the weight of the world is on their shoulders right now. Because, it was like, it even could have, yeah. Someone is feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders right now. Because you know what? It's almost like somebody was doing something online. I don't know why I just saw the World Wide Web. Maybe they was like on a dating app or something like that, and somebody reached out to them and they were kind of shocked, like, oh, okay, well, hello, how are you? But see, this is whenever they're figuring out somebody's purpose, somebody's planning on doing. And it's like it's something that just went too far. Almost like when somebody reached out, at that moment, the other person that they reached out to, the appropriate response would have been, I don't think that this is appropriate. And that would have cut the shit off. But instead, somebody wanted to entertain that because they felt like they was kind of getting something, only to really figure out that they just didn't get what they really wanted. It's almost to the point where, like, somebody doesn't get what they want, so they take the sloppy seconds, and the sloppy seconds don't know they're sloppy seconds, so they think, I won the prize. I won the prize. Yay. Only to get with that person and have the rest of their life be freaking miserable because they weren't looking at red flags. But somebody knew. They have this gift. It's the oracle's gift. They knew that somebody had reached out to somebody else online and how that went. And so somebody made a powerful move and left. Because stay around and ask for what type of explanation? It's going to be a lie. Because if you didn't handle it correctly in the first place, there's nothing that anybody can say to clean it up afterwards. People don't think that every choice that they make is a test. They don't think that. They think, oh, this is an opportunity for me to get over. No, that's an opportunist. And people need to realize that maybe not every decision, like not what do you want to eat or anything like that, but these big decisions that seem so small and simple are really the big ones. That sets off our trajectory. If we, like I said, somebody reached out to somebody online, they sent a message or something over the internet, and somebody got the message and they were, oh, that's kind of weird. Hi, how are you? And the other person's like, Oh, you know, so they start back and forth, back and forth. But this person is not realizing the more he's going back and forth, the more he's going away from where he needs to be until stuff really starts going downhill. And then at that point, somebody's trying to backpedal. Have you ever tried to pedal backwards up a hill? I mean, I'm thinking that shit is impossible. I don't know. I've never tried it, but if somebody's tried it, let me know how it works out. But somebody said no. God let that person know it's time to release. It's time to figure out your emotions. It's time to figure out who you are and what you got going on. Somebody needs to break themselves free from believing in and all the smoke and mirrors that has fucked them up over a while now. Someone has been told that somebody else was lying, you know? Or someone is a storyteller and they tell tall tales. But somebody can see that. They see right into them. Right into them. Yeah. This person feels like their higher power is telling them to go in another direction. It's like self-preservation. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, because their spirit guides told them that they need to really listen. They need to hear everything. Don't block shit out because you don't think it's important, because that's the important shit that people miss. They need to hear everything. They need to listen to every single word that's being said. They need to look at every gesture, every movement. They need to look at that person's face to see what their facial expressions look like whenever you say certain things. They need to really listen because they're missing a lot. And all they're doing is being exposed and revealed. And what's coming out? It's not making them look like, it's not making them in the best light. It's making them look like they are raunchy and not to be trusted. But hey, it is what it is. Somebody's okay with it because they already know who they are. And they have a great big love that they're not afraid to share. Because you are royalty. This is just what you do. You love. But you're true. They've never had somebody that was 100% true. So they have no idea what being true to self is. But something in them is starting to awaken. Starting to awaken. It's almost like God is making them move their feet. God is making them. Now it's time for you to take the steps. It's time for you to do this. It's time for you, put action behind it. Let's talk about this orphan. What's orphan, Spirit? What's orphaned? Thank you. Somebody left smoke and mirrors. They decided, I'm done with the lies. I can't do no lies no more, because it's the lies, it's the omissions, it's this, it's that, the sneaky shit. That's what got somebody caught up. It's what got somebody caught up. And it was this person who they was trying to give, somebody was trying to give them a kiss, but they saw that this was a kiss with thorns. And then they were opening to discover a lot of information that they would not have ever thought. But whatever it did, it woke up the line within them and let them know that they need to go with the person that's beyond the ordinary. They don't want to go with the person that's like everybody else. They want to go with the person that's different. Because this person likes rare. They like exotic. They like rare. They like different. They like one of a kind. They like the original. So they don't want anything that's copied. They don't want that carbon copy, that stamp. They want the original Mona Lisa. Because they see endless possibilities here. And they know that this relationship is special. It's like once they take the time to ground themselves, deal with their inner demons that they have to deal with, lay some things to rest that need to be laid to rest, and see beyond what the physical is, because the physical is not what it seems. You know, you may see somebody falling down, falling from a second-story window to the ground, and you saw it, but you're like, dang, they just jumped. But what you didn't see was the backstory. No, they was pushed. It's a difference. Well, this is weird. I picked up the deck, and look, this is a mystery card. Let's see. Oh, somebody's family. Somebody wants to have a happy family, but for whatever reason, they're holding back because they feel like there's some things that they're not ready to disclose to you, because they feel like if they do, they're going to be left out in the cold. But this person, they know that you, and it kind of freaks this person out, because as many times as someone has tried to get over on this person, they can't. So it's like it makes that person think, I don't know if I really want to do that one, because they're going to know everything I'm doing. I can't lie to them. I can't hide. I can't cheat. I can't steal. I can't bamboozle. I can't, mind fuck them. I can't tell them, it's not in this hand. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Don't start looking at this hand. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. One of those things. So that's why they went ahead and got into this 3-party situation. The worst decision this person feels like they have ever made, or at least with this particular situation. Because all that did was just make them feel like they was trapped. And they was not going to be able to get their wish, because now their wish was defensive. Put up boundaries, straight boundaries, and cut shit off. That's the message. Thank you. But now that they're looking at everything, because they see it didn't work out. They're taking a higher view, and they see that all the glitters was not gold. They see they didn't even get any gold. They got, what is that, gold plated? Not even gold plated. What was that fake shit? Like back in 7th grade, you go to the mall or something that looked like gold, but it was not gold. It was some shit. That's what they got. Think of that was going to get a diamond. No, you got a barely cubic zirconia. And they see that now. They knew that whenever they was doing it. They knew they knew it's just because they felt rejected. They're used to being the one to reject. But for whatever reason, this person felt rejected. And so that's when they thought, oh, you gonna reject me? Watch this. I'm gonna make you see that you rejected me is the last thing you should have done. So they go out and they try and work something with somebody else. That shit blow up in their face, cause them money issues, legal issues, issues with their friends, their family. And they like, well, and with the person that they really liked, the one that they really liked, because the one they really liked was like, I got something else I got to take care of. And so that's whenever they started trying to work on something to hurt somebody, just out of spite. Like, you gonna sit there and have some type of third party shit because somebody told you no? Like, what kind of child are you? What kind of child are you? But see, the person that they told them no, this person is all in their money. They about their motherfucking money. They ain't about that talk shit. Talk to, yeah, okay, whatever. Get the fuck on, because I'm not about that talk shit. I'm about standing 10 toes down for what is really important. And so that woman was about her money, and everything started turning in her favor because she was working. She was truly working on her craft, getting it good, getting it right. Making sure that she got what she needs. But yeah, it was just somebody's immaturity. That's all that was. And now let's talk about their tribe. Oh, okay. See, their tribe was full of shit. They didn't really love them because they only got like this little cup. It's like somebody that's gonna come and give you a little cup. You keep your little cup. I want the whole whale. Seriously. Because this person thought that they could create some type of illusion, but they couldn't. So that's why they was left. Somebody walked away. Yeah. Somebody walked away. They was gossiping. What they tried. And see, the lies, they was lying and gossiping to these people. And that's what happened. The truth started shining through. And when the truth started shining through, people was looking at this liar like, wait a minute. You just said didn't you just say that? And they're like, oh, well, they said, wait a minute. That wasn't even the truth. You just did this shit to cause confusion. You was a fucking liar. You was a motherfucking liar. There, all the glitters is not gold. Somebody thought that, yeah, I'm a get in where I could fit in. I'm gonna sneak in like a snake. Okay. Go on with yourself, snake. Go on, snake. Let's talk about this chaos and conflict. Somebody wanting to turn back time because now they understand that they have a purpose. They want to create something with somebody special, and they understand somebody else's intention. They knew. It's like, I don't even know why, because you know what? They say the truth always comes to the light, and it's the truth. It always comes to the light. So why even smudge something? Why even do this? Why even do that? Why stop? It always comes out. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now they needed to go within and they needed to think. They needed to look at some shit. They needed to figure some shit out. There's somebody and they probably even ghosted somebody that was causing chaos and conflict because people don't have time for bullshit. They really don't. They turned their back on that person. They left that person. Either it was a Pisces or it was somebody who was refusing to change, refusing to look at things different. All this person wanted to do was cause conflict, to break people up. But that shit came to an end. especially when this Queen of Swords told her truth. And when she told her truth, that other person knew the shit was true. Because she said, I'm not even gonna open up my motherfucking mouth unless it's true. And I'm not even gonna talk a lot. I'm only gonna say exactly what I need to be said, and that's it. If you don't work on it, that's all on you. Yeah. This person has decided that, you know what, I should have looked at everything. I should have dug in. But they were thinking with this, not with this. You know? Either way. Somebody, yeah. With this here and now and this merry motive, somebody sees that it was their plan and they was getting entertainment out of it, trying to break some people up, trying to cause some people to split. Somebody had to wake up to that. And then whenever they woke up to that, then they had to come to the edge and see, you know, what's really going on and how they really feel and what they really need to do to take care of the situation, because they see shit ain't getting any better. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. You can't make that up. And they stressed. They stressed because they see that they let the devil come in and cause chaos and conflict. And it just didn't hit their relationships. It's hitting everything. It's hitting their money, their job or business. It's hitting their home, everything. Friendships, everything. All because they wanted to get into something that was chaotic in the beginning. In the beginning. You know, that's how you know. You gotta love dumb people. If you trying to sneak around, slither around, do something behind somebody's back, thinking they don't know, it's just not gonna work. It ain't ever gonna work. God don't bless no mess. And even if you do get with somebody, you will be so miserable because that person is not going to respect you because you didn't respect yourself. You snuck too. So that person knows you to be sneaky and undependable because you were sneaking around too. So if you sneaking and y'all sneaking together, don't expect for that person to think that you're going to be loyal to them, because they going to think you was good enough to sneak with them. You'll be good enough to sneak with somebody else. And won't that be a test? See, they don't realize how they fuck themselves up trying to get what you got. Even if you don't have nothing, but somebody's just trying to take what they perceive you to have, they will fuck themselves up trying to do it this way. Why don't you just come out and ask? Hey, can you help me do this? Absolutely. Come on. Come out. Let's get this. Let's do this. I'm going to show you exactly how. So I can show you how to do this once, and then you can do this over and over and over again. Make your own money, you know, sew your own clothes, make your own jewelry, you know, make your own shoes, whatever. Build your own furniture, whatever it is. I can't do none of that, y'all, but I'm just giving examples of some shit that I guess I can't do. Yeah. But with this higher power, now this person is taking a higher power, a higher view of everything, and they trying to keep things close to the chest. They're trying to keep things so close to the chest because they know. This Empress knows. And they know this Empress felt somebody bad mouthing her, slandering her name. And now this person knows that this empress felt all that shit. Yeah, they trying to keep shit close to the chest now, but now's the time when they need to let it out. Why try and hold on to a secret that's already known? Booyah. You ain't surprising nobody. Everybody already know. You made it so obvious. So why try and hide? Because the only one that you're breaking the heart is your own heart. That's it. All of this because of I'm going to take this passionate dare. I'm going to live this wild life. And yeah, okay. Do it. You're only fucking up yourself. You ain't fucking up nobody else. So if it looks cool on you, wear that look. I'm even going to give you a high five. Be like, ooh, that looks really good on you. Wear that look. But don't forget that you're the one that decided to wear that look. The Muse of Materials. The King of Pentacles. They see that, you know what? They should have cleaned up a situation, but they stalled too long. And now they got a headache on their hands. Now they have a headache on their hands. They should have cleared some situation up, but they thought, it'll take care of itself. What the fuck? What the fuck? No. See, me? I go towards shit to knock all confusion out. I'm not going to allow somebody to think anything that's not true, because I know that shit come back on me. If I choose to play mind games, omit shit, lie, be sneaky, cheat, all that shit, try and bamboozle, that doesn't say nothing about the other person's intelligence. It says everything about your own intelligence, because you're the only one stupid enough that you can think that you can get over on people. Everything comes to the light. All the lies exposed. God will make it a way to make sure all lies exposed. You could be in the fucking grocery store, just scanned all your items at the self-checkout, and get to go to swipe your credit card to pay for your groceries or whatever, but not knowing that something sorry. Something pinged on your shit from maybe something that you did 3 or 4 years ago, but it's just now coming up. So you swipe that credit card before you you swipe it, you pay for it, you grab your receipt, you got the buggy and you're going outside, and you go outside and you happen to notice, damn, look at all these damn cop cars and SWAT cars. What's going on? But see, you thinking it ain't you. Because you like, I know that don't nobody know that. Only for them to come up to you, take your buggy away and say, let's go. We need to talk to you. Now that's some shit right there. But yeah, somebody decided they actually need to go travel towards the person that they want to be in a relationship with. Because they see that them coming as a page of cups trying to express some emotion, especially if they're expressing some emotion to an empress, shit looking like, boy, oh, aren't you cute? Now go sit your ass on over there. This seat is only for men, not little boys. So somebody had to figure out, how they can switch shit up, what they can do to balance shit back out, because it was really out of balance. Really out of balance. This is interesting. Yeah. So yeah, it's almost like, because the one that they want to go to, they're at the top of the wheel, but the one that created the confusion is at the bottom of the wheel. And it's this person's wish to be with this earth angel. That's the one thing that they're wishing on, to be with this earth angel. But God told them they got a lot of toxic shit that they got to work out. They have to address their toxic ways, and they have to ask God for forgiveness, and they need to forgive themselves, and that way they can move over to a more peaceful life. They have to leave they have to leave, being young, dumb, full of calm, and making these stupid ass decisions that cause chaos. That causes chaos in an otherwise peaceful situation. Let's think about that. It's all good in the neighborhood, and then somebody's feeling bad about themselves. They don't like them. They hate themselves. So they have to go out there and they have to try and find anybody else and everybody else to spread that hate. And what do? They go out and they create chaos. So then when the shit comes out, because the shit always comes out, then they want to sit there and go, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Well, fuck that. Because you knew what the fuck you was doing whenever you was doing it. Some people got to know that you're too old to be acting brand new. There is no excuse for ignorance unless you really don't know. This person has a lot of secrets that are coming out about, their stability, about, who they've been given to, a lot of secrets are coming out. But this person needs to just man up or woman up, however the shoe fits. Yeah, because this person now decides that they want to work on having a family. They want to build together to have a family. They don't just want to be out there all willy-nilly, trying to shake around the thing, the langa thing, or pop the coochie. Come on. I mean, at a certain age, that just sounds like horrible. Like, don't even sit next to me. I don't even want nobody to know you know me. Shit. It's like, And I don't know. Everybody's different. I'm just really different. Yeah, somebody wants to send an invitation, extend an offer to this Empress, because this Empress they see that this Empress is closing the cycle, and they know it's happening soon. That's why this person feels that they got to get themselves together and they need to walk away from whatever no longer is for them. It's for their highest good. This person needed to figure out what their triggers were. What is it that made them do this stuff that they was doing? Like, why is it that when somebody tells me no, I get so mad and I pick up the table and I slam it and I do this and I kick the couch and I, bite the pillow and everything else and I knock all the plants off. When someone tells me no, I need to figure that shit out. Mm-hmm. They just need to go through some healing. They need to make a decision and challenge themselves to go through the dark night of the soul and don't stop until they reach the other end. Because this music materials, he's upset because why didn't I see this before? Why didn't I see this? Like, why did I do that? You're going down the road, you got a pretty good speed, and you're coming up on an intersection that is known to have the cameras. And the light is green, then it turns yellow. And and it's almost to the point where it's turning red, and you like, I think I can get it. And you start going through the intersection and it turned red and the camera got you. You like, damn, why didn't I just stop? I ain't have nowhere I needed to go. I just could have stopped. This is what this person is feeling like. Why? They almost feel like they almost feel like it could have been anyone else besides this one. It could have been anyone else besides this one. And now they want to be healed. They want to go to a peaceful place with you. They want to have a conversation with you. You know, they want to tell you everything that's been burdening them. They want to tell you how somebody was working, this Queen of Cups was working, you know, really hard to try and keep you single, you know, so that she can sit here and, you know, sneak in and say these little, you know, sweet things or whatever. But see, justice is coming. Justice is coming. Because that trickster energy, they think that they're getting what they asked for. They think that they're getting something that they used to have before. But they're not, because of the choices that they made. They broke a spiritual law. A spiritual law. What else, Spirit? Okay, so what does Spirit have to tell us? Yeah, about this higher power where somebody's like, hold up. Spirit told that person, you better start to listen. You better wake the fuck up. You about to get blamed for some shit, but you better wake the fuck up. Spirit said this person need to go on their own. They need to be by themselves for a while. Stay by yourself for a little bit. What else, Spirit? It's like this person needs to learn how to be independent, not codependent. Yeah. And then with the King of Swords and the Two of Wands, it's like, you know, they need to be better communicators in their plans, as opposed to sitting there thinking that, well, they don't need to know, so I'm not going to tell them. And I'm just going to go on and do my thing, and I'll get back to them whenever. And then whenever they come back, the other person is cold as ice. Like, oh, what? I'm back. Okay. What the fuck? Aren't you happy to see me? No, I'm not. Now what? Well, last time we were on good terms. Yeah, but you left. You didn't say shit. I ain't hear from you. So what the fuck? I'm supposed to just stay stuck? Oh, goodbye. You know, somebody is awakened to, definitely awakened. This emperor is awakened that, you know what? When it comes to that cup of love, you have to give it as well as receive it. But this emperor was just thinking about just the money. That was it. And now he's thinking about the love, and he's fucked up over it. Fucked up over it because of a lie that was told. A lie that was told and an action that was taken. Something that got him caught up until he can go ahead and get it off his chest, and that puts that ends it. That lets that that guilt go. But you know, some people have to work up their courage to let their guilt go. What's the message, Spirit? And this is for, someone, they left somebody, and this person, when they told that person goodbye, that person wanted to clutch their pearls. It was like, what? Goodbye? Goodbye? I mean, don't you mean like talk to you later? They was like, no, I mean goodbye. What? Why? It's because it was causing imbalances in everybody's life. They didn't give a shit because their life was out of balance. So they didn't give a shit. They just wanted what they wanted for them. That's a selfish individual. Nobody likes to be around selfish individuals. Nobody. All they're worried about is this themselves. I want that for me. But do you deserve it? Well, someone so doesn't deserve it. He don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. But how do you know? What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, this high priestess. Somebody had to end something. They put an end to something because this high priestess saw through everything. I was on it. They were shocked that she was on it. And they was like, oh, damn. You know, I thought my ships were coming in and I was going to be able to do this real quick, you know, and I was going to be able to slide in where I can get in. But I see that shit is done. Not only did this high priestess see the shit, but she said, you know what? You go and do your thing. I'm good. And that was the last thing she said. Because she said, you know, the minute I start letting you put me in competition with some trick, it's the minute that trick and you lost. And that's justice. So yeah, you can't get right, you will get left. It's the golden rule. And now this person is feeling all out in the cold, sitting there looking at you, spying, just can't get their eyes off of you, and wishing that you would just give them another chance. Want another chance, wishing another chance. But see, this person, they don't realize that they have to grow up. They have to become solid. They got to turn into something that's more family. Don't nobody want no wild nothing. Just like nobody want nothing spoiled. So somebody has to gather some courage from somewhere and take care of a situation at home. Yep. Before somebody tries to send out some type of love and communication to turn the wheel of fortune back in their favor. Yeah, because they feel burdened. Especially, you know, what they was doing to hurt somebody else. And you know what? They was like doing it thinking that, well, this is just must be how they do it. They trying to justify them doing some dog shit and saying that they think you do it too. You don't have to do no dog shit. You cool. You at peace. Oh, I have a hummingbird. You cool. You at peace. You know, you ain't got to do that dumb shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, now they overburdened by something they worked on with somebody, and you know, they awaken. Because judgment was called. Judgment was called. And now they having problems sleeping. Their money is getting fucked up. They may have to go to court, you know, about something that they was trying to do, something dark and sinister that they was doing. Dark and fucking sinister that they was doing. And this person, it may have to go away because of some lies. Something. Deceit, something. Yeah. For the love of money. You know what I'm gonna do later today? I'm gonna learn one whole song. I'm gonna learn all the words of one whole song, and not just some words. Because I could sing somewhere to be like, yeah, and da da, woo, 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 yeah. Like I could sing like that. That's how I sing. I don't know all the words. Bottom of the deck, deceit. Yeah, everybody could see you was trying to be deceitful. Who you? The whole community saw you was trying to be deceitful. So I don't know who you thought that you was playing, who you thought that you was playing with, or why you even thought to play. Because see, everybody could see you wasn't strong enough. You're not strong enough to really say what you want to say. You're not even strong enough to be the real you. Everybody in the community see that. Everybody in the community see that you trying to come up with some strategy so you can take some action on something and get something, but spirit's not gonna happen. Not let that happen, you know. Somebody thought that spirit was gonna bless them and so that they could show somebody their value and this and that and the other. Spirit was like, no. Spirit whispered in the ear of the person was like, this one has no value, walk away. And so they walked away. After they walked away, their money started getting better. Their security, their self-esteem, how they feel about everything started getting better. They met somebody that loves them and they love with their heart. They've opened up their third eye chakra. They've healed. And then they got to be with the person that they wanted to be with to go through this door to personal healing and happiness. But that's after you healed. But without healing, someone's just going to remain with a broken heart, having to make a decision. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, somebody I don't know, somebody calls themselves a witch and want to try and do stuff in like a forest or something like that, or yeah, somebody calls themselves like a witch or a warlock or something, wizard, something like that, to cause illusions. That's what it is. That's what it is. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to use some type of magic over you so that you like let your defenses down and open up your heart. But right now they see that you got them on the outside. You like, no, you stay over there. You stay over there. Yeah, because somebody needs to work on their chakras. I mean, it's like their chakras are closed. Really, they need to start. And then like their throat chakra, they need to learn how to speak. They need to learn how to speak, and they need to learn how to let shit go. I feel like They need to learn how to say no. That's what they need to learn, how to say no. Because, yeah, them not doing any work, that's not going to be no good. That person's going to be like, no. Because they see that person hasn't healed. And that person is like just being deceitful, trying to cause a storm for somebody that they see that's in their bag. So that's why that person cannot come back until they've cleared up their energy. Because ain't nobody trying to worry about that or be dealing with that shit. What's the message? Something's happening. Something happened in the spiritual realm first, and now it's coming down to 3D. Something is happening. Somebody may be going to jail for real because of a decision that they made with some type of plan. I think that this is like the police. The police are coming to lock somebody up because of a decision that they made with some plan. Because they had made a plan, but Spirit saw what they had made. The plan that they made and was like, let me shut that shit down. What's the message? Yeah. This healer's third eye is open. It's very open. This healer's third eye is so open, it's like almost like they could see what's going to happen tomorrow. And then tell somebody something, and tomorrow come and that person go like, oh my God, how'd you know? But they see what's happening where somebody's denying an attachment. Somebody online, somebody from the community, somebody is denying an attachment. And their third eye is letting that person know that that person is lying. That's why that gate remains closed. That person does not get through that gate until they can get some balance in their life, until they can work on all of their chakras, especially their heart chakra, to open it up. Because right now, it is closed, it is cold, and it is empty. There's nothing in that person's heart except toxicity. Yeah. Somebody feels bad because they feel like they can't. They feel mad. They don't feel bad. They feel mad. They feel mad because they can't get shit over on you. Not your fault. You know? And he's really upset with himself because he's thinking about what he did to break your heart. And all he had to do was just show exercise a little bit of strength. That would have taken care of the entire situation. All he had to do was just say, hey, this feels weird. This feels like we're doing something wrong. Let's not do this. Because I don't feel good in myself. Do you feel good in yourself for doing this? I mean, if so-and-so was to be right there, how are you going to explain this? How do you feel good about trying to fuck somebody else up on the low? And when that person finds out you was trying to fuck them up on the low, how do you explain that shit? Well, because them jeans you had on, you was looking really cute in them jeans, and I hate you looking cute. Or whatever the excuse is. Don't make a difference. So somebody decided they need to go ahead and get on their path, get on their journey, and they need to work on themselves. They need to. And I just kind of feel like somebody really is going to jail, though. You know, they're going to have to go sit down some. is that else they're on their path to healing. I hope that's what it is. Yeah. Because they want that happy family. They want the angel of love to come tap them on their shoulders. They want the door to value, and this is what this person is worrying about. This man holding the coin, that's what he's worrying about. Because he was in his lowest vibrational energy, which caused you to walk away. Because he was trying to do some shit that you was like, you will not do. You were a very patient person, but there's some shit you will not put up with. And he knows all of it now. He know you ain't going to put up with shit like that. Because he sees that you got several options to build a beautiful life with. So therefore, if he don't get himself together, somebody else is going to come in and get what? His gift. He sees, these people see that you appreciate everything and you are on your God-given path. Your spirit guides, your ancestors are all around you. People know that the door to personal healing and happiness is open, and you have walked through that door, and they're sitting here on the sidelines in envy. That's why they try and come up with these plans and these things, they're trying to, we're going to do this underneath the moon. I'm going to think about some shit so that this and that and the other don't happen. No, that's not how it happens. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Justice. Somebody's getting justice. And yet the other person, someone's getting justice and someone else is getting karma because they wouldn't stop at anything to take advantage of this innocent person, all because they was playing a game. But this time, them thinking that they got it, it's all good and it's all wrapped up in a bow. It's different. It just shined a light on them and made it seem that they are a child. And it's the other person that has the leadership skills. It's like this player was looking up at this person who's of service, and they was having these expectations about this person, or they expect this person now to be with them now. Now they want to be with this person, because you are just you. You know how to be you, but yet somebody has to learn a lesson. They got to learn a lesson about what they thought was better, what they thought looked good. Because if it looks good, it might look good, but don't nobody want something to look good and sound like trash, They remember this person was peaceful whenever they visited. This person was peaceful, this person was kind, and the hospitality that this person showed them, just the wonderful, kind things that this person did without asking anything. That's what was important to them. That's when they knew this person was different. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Thank you. I don't know why I'm hearing the name Brenda. Change. Change is coming. Oh, I wish I could sing. I was singing that Sam Cooke song. I can't. But it's a good change. It's a really good change. And people are going to be able to see the difference. They are seeing, and people are going to be able to see someone else get justice. They're going to see someone get justice, and they're going to see someone get karma. Because it's like they were sitting here lying about this person, slandering this person for no reason, and none of it was true. None of it was true. So I told you somebody's getting ready to go. Somebody's getting ready to go to jail. They got to go to court, something. The police are coming because somebody was spreading these fucking lies, and it was against somebody's character, and they've committed a crime. And trust and believe, the person that they spoke those lies about, they picked the right one. That's the one that's going to take them to the hill. They're going to be in court for each word they said, because this person want to take them to court as much as they can. All that money that they thought they had, they got to spend it on the defense, baby, because the proof is in the pudding. Now this person who started all this shit, now they all scared. Now they all scared. What you scared for? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You know, now they wanna be like, oh no. I just want to be good to you. I want to do these things for you. I just want to this and that and the other. And I don't want to be around, but I just want to, do this without actually being around, because now they kind of getting nervous and shit because something coming out. And they know that whatever they was doing, they trying to clean it up. They trying to put this shit to the grave, but you too smart for them. You too smart for them. And they know they about to learn a valuable lesson because they thought they was smarter than you. Woo! Look at you. I want you to pick up a book at Barnes and Noble, hold it, close your eyes, and then open your eyes and tell me exactly what it says. Tell me what it says, because you got to know all the motherfucking answers. If you can judge a book by its cover, motherfucker, you got to know all the answers. I want you to do that trick for me. Come for motherfucking mission. I want you to do that trick for me. If you can look at a book and judge it, oh, this ain't no good book. Oh, I can tell you what this is about without even reading that shit. I want you to do that. That's impressive. See, somebody was mad that this earth angel was on her purpose, on her north compass. She know which way to go. She know what is right, what is wrong, what's worth her time, what ain't worth her time. And she knew that right now, here and now, that somebody else was just about things. They shallow. They can't even really swim in the deep end of the emotional pool. They got to be in the shallow end with the little floaties on and the waist floaty, Yeah, they can't even swim. But like I said, somebody who they judge somebody on the appearance only. They was like, oh, no. That one looked better. That's the way I need to go. Only they have to come back and ask for forgiveness because they went the wrong fucking way. They went the way to, it's like they were sitting here saying that you was all wild, you was all this, you did this, you did that. They said you probably did drugs, you was a drunk, you did this, you did that, they called you, all these names and shit. Now, somebody having to eat their words. They don't want to, they having to clean up some game or something that they was doing. Because now they expecting something. I'm not too sure if they expecting something good or what, but change is definitely coming. Let's get some clarifiers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody need to spend some time in the hood, seriously, so they can hear how people talk down there, and that way they will understand some shit about life. Because you living in the suburbs your whole life, you ain't learned shit. It's not until you learn and live in the hood that you like, oh, let me get my street knowledge on. Some motherfuckers don't think that they can play in my energy. Just because you don't act street don't mean that you ain't live in the street. Yeah. Guess who showed up? The big chicken. I'm going to KFC and getting one of them bowls today with the mashed potatoes, the corn, the chicken, and the cheese. I'm getting one of those. That's what he made me hungry. I'm going to KFC today. I'm getting one of them. See, this chicken is so scared now because they didn't know you was this smart. They're like, damn, I don't know what the fuck to do. She is just like too damn smart. I can't get nothing over. I mean, so they feeling like they gotta take care of themselves. They better protect themselves. And the only way to protect themselves is they better end some shit. Whatever it is that they got to put to the kill her. They want to do that, but they know if they do that, it's going to cause a hardship. They feel somebody's in their purpose too. They know somebody's in their purpose. Wait a minute. I don't know. This is crazy. They know this person is in their purpose. And they think that this person that's in their purpose is going to forgive them and have some type of faith that they're not going to do the same thing or worse the next time. Because they think that they're okay because they don't live in the same location. They wouldn't be in the same location. Like, yeah, like one just would be, I don't know, they would expect one to be like high, drunk, and then the other to be playing a game, but thinking that, oh, they'll never put two and two together because it's a different location. You know, something like that. Like, somebody is all the way on the east side, and so there's two people on the east side, but one of those people lives on the north side. And so they're trying to plan something so that they'll be with the person on the east side and they can do something. But the whole time they got an alibi that no, they were on the north side the whole time. Because they were expecting someone to just be like goo goo gaga over their body or something like that. Oh no. Maybe that's it. Like they would be expecting this person just to kind of be, oh, like they would be expecting to get physical. But that ain't happening because there's change. Yeah. They would expect, somebody to be like looking at them with their little leopard print underwear on, wanting to give them some love. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I like the leopard print underwear, but I'm still good, baby. You look like a leopard print diaper, really. Don't it look like a diaper? Let me get my leopard print diaper out the drawer, please. I'm feeling lucky tonight. Yeah. But something was called to this person's attention who's of service. That there was a witch who was sitting at home, martyring herself, trying to act all innocent, playing games. Because somebody got too much time on too much time on my hands. They're vain. They think that don't nobody see them while they're looking at you. They think nobody looking at them while they're looking at you. But guess what, boo? Justice is getting ready to happen for this wise guy, because this wise guy is going to receive some perfect communication from a leader. From a leader that says, hey, we've been watching you, watching Sue, or whoever the name is. And this person has faith that something's going to work in their favor, because they think that somebody perceives them one way, but it's really another way. Because see, somebody got a message that somebody is a drama starter, and that's when shit started to change for this person, and shit started coming out that was shining on this person. Like clues started coming out that was being directly shown on that person. Then people started remembering shit that was going on, and they're like, oh, you remember? Wait. Now I remember. You remember whenever Sue had that addiction, or Sue was just like all into, this club and stuff, and all of them was doing this, they was sleeping with each other. They was drinking each other's blood. I don't know what people do. Shit. I don't know what people do. I don't know if they do that shit. But anyway, they was like, you remember whenever somebody had this, they was addicted to this, like addicted to something, addicted to watching something, addicted to doing something. And then this person is haunted because people see that they was the driver of this conflict. They was the ones that created all this lie and shit. It was them. And somebody else didn't do anything. They wasn't talking to them. They wasn't visiting them. They wasn't driving by their house. They was doing it. They was just in their lane. That's why this person didn't understand why when they was just at home doing nothing, all of a sudden some conflict started. And this person was like, how the fuck conflict start with me when I don't go nowhere and I ain't doing shit? I ain't talking to nobody. How the fuck somebody coming up after me? Then they started figuring it out. It was somebody who was married, but their spouse is no longer there. Their spouse is no longer with us. And their spouse has come to ask you, because they know you and they know what you do. They came to ask you to do some type of defense for them. Like someone that's passed on has come to you to ask you to help the police take them to their killer. Because they know that it was somebody that was competing against them, that they didn't know who this person was. They just know that somebody was competing against them. Somebody did something to them. But see, what they did not also know, it was this black, dark priestess who was the one that was pulling the puppet strings, who was the one that orchestrated everything, who was the one that set up the M for hire. And see, people was like, well, why would they do that? Why would somebody do this and do that? It's like the whole objective was like this person is just, I feel like this is just something that people in their family have just done. You have those generational curses with families and stuff, that you hear of, like the great 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 grandmama, her husband wasn't acting right. So one day he just left and never came back, you know? And then the next generation, somebody husband wasn't acting right and he walked off and nobody's heard from him since. I mean, it's just like this type of thing. This is like a generational curse where something about these females, these women, these girls, because they're just girls or females, but they ain't women. But it's something about them that they are sociopaths. They are psychotic. They are serial. They come up with these plans, you know. They come up with these plans thinking that they're really doing something good because maybe they're helping somebody else they think that they're coming up with a plan that's going to work out for them in the end and allow them to be able to do what they want to do. Like, I'm tired of this now. I actually just want to just die already. Give me the insurance money and let me be single and I can just go ahead and do whatever it is that I want to do with the rest of my life. One of those type of sick thoughts. But see, there's a whole backstory. Now someone knows that they were conscientiously, purposely, they planned someone's demise. They conscientiously planned someone's demise. So now this person who thinks they got this great personality is going to have to learn a valuable lesson. Oh yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Especially whenever someone is at peace and very hospitable and trying to provide important information for you. Especially when it's like that. Yeah, this person, somebody, it was somebody you had met before, but like like I said, they're no longer here. Somebody you met before, they're no longer here. They know what you do. They know that you have that connection. You can go from between worlds. All they have to do, the person who's no longer with us, all they have to do is say your name 2 or 3 times before you hear it. And that's when you tune in. But they asked you, promise me that you will figure out who took my life. And you said, I got you. I want you to rest in peace. I got you. So now this snake who thinks that they're privileged and thinks that everything is going to turn out in their favor is going to be mistaken. They see that this group that they got with to do this black magic has left them. It left them all alone. That was like a house filled with roaches and the lights was off, and then somebody flicked the lights on and all the roaches scattered. Now this person is left to survive by themselves. And survive, they are going to have to do the same way that they made somebody else have to fight for their life. They're going to have to fight for theirs. What comes around goes around all day long. Yeah. Somebody wanted promise. They wanted you to promise them something because they know that you'll be able to find out. You'll be able to figure it out who was preying on them. And now what makes it easier to find out is because this person is already losing it. They're already cracking and they can't help it. See, people think that they're so big, they can do this, they can do that without having any type of conscience. But they can't. This person is asking for redemption. They're trying to find healing, solace, help anywhere they can. But they have such a dark attachment in them. It's hard for that hope, that healing and everything to get in because they have to purge. This person was a hater. A straight up jealous hater. And they allowed their jealousy to take over. They allowed their jealousy to take them to a place they did never think that they would ever be. And now they're finding out that they're the ones that's being sacrificed. They're the ones that's calling for help. So they was laughing in your face when it was all funny. But now it ain't funny because the tables are turned. So now they feel like they want your help. Now they want to improve because of them trying to do something against you that was not even warranted because you're a very kind person. You don't set out to hurt nobody. You're just a kind person. But it was like some call that they made in the night, maybe to somebody that was in the family or friends. Somebody that thought they was immortal, like they could just do whatever and get away with whatever. They called this person to, hey, come on back around. Come on back around. I want to go ahead and let's explore our relationship together again. That's what I meant. Together. Let's explore our relationship together again. They was like, yeah, and I'll give you what you want. I know what your weakness is. I know you want it, don't you? The other person was like, yeah, give it to me. Oh, yeah, I want all that. They said, I want you to do me a favor. There's this person that's kind, empathetic, has this magical inheritance, this deep ancestral wisdom. What I want you to do, if you don't mind helping me out, if you can help me out, I'll be your girlfriend, but I want you to take her out. I want you to do completely away with her, if you don't mind. So somebody was the creator of this, and they wanted the outsider to be sacrificed. They didn't want the outsider to be sacrificed. They wanted this outsider to do the work for them because they knew this outsider liked them. So they had the perfect mark to get away with something that they could have done and nobody would even be the wiser. Nobody. That's how they did it. They called somebody in that wanted to be with her, that liked her, and said, I want you to do this. I don't know. It's like, well, what's the reason? I don't need a reason. This person was doing this to me and they were doing that to me and they made me feel bad and they told me I was childish and I cried. I cried when they told me I was childish and I want you to get her back. Take her out. I don't like when she tells me the truth because it's truthful and it hurts me. Take her out. You know how girls do. Them whiny ass girls. They wanted this supernatural person to have her last day in the light, really to take her out. And that would have been somebody's biggest transgression, the biggest one, because I'm going to be nice. I'm going to keep it real. This bitch is jealous, 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 jealous. Green with jealousy. Because of because this other person has confidence within themselves, is secure within themselves, trust themselves, unwavering in their commitment to God, unwavering. They're authentic, they're real, they're organic. And they don't sit there and judge a book by its cover. They go where they want and they allow everybody else to go where they want to. But see, somebody was just, they couldn't stand it. Your light was irritating this person's demon. Big time. Big time. Not just their demon, but the horse's demon too. Shit, the horse has red eyes. I'm telling you, this person, they hate you. They would smile in your face and they would plan how to take you out behind your back. And they've been doing this for a while. They've been trying to stay disciplined for a minute, but they're trying to get it together. They're really still hunting you. They don't think that you know, though. You know, they're just kind of trying not to be too transparent, but they know they can't get too close to you. They feel that they can't have too much conversation with you because they know your gifts. They're like, how can I lie to this person? This person already sees me, so how can I lie? So they said, I'm just going to try and seduce this person. I'm going to try and act like I love this person. I'm going to try and act like I want to be with this person. But I'm going to have to take this person out because this person is putting all my business in the street. And I don't like that. So they had some hope. They had hope that they would be able to get close enough to you just so that they would be able to burn you. They was hoping. So they came up with this little concoction, this little barely thought out plan. Wrote what they wanted to say on the phone to you, wrote it down. So they made sure that they read it correctly. They practiced it a few times to make sure, thinking that it's going to sound natural. Like they just happened to, let me just, I'm so sick about this off the top of my head. And they asked you. And you was like, no, I'm good. No, I'm busy. I'm good. Thanks. And this person, they like, what the fuck? Because like they're trying to plan something, but they can't get close enough to you to do it. And it's something about your energy. Something about your energy. They've seen your energy. They were close enough to you at a different time. But it was something in your energy. It wouldn't allow them to reach in their pocket, or it wouldn't allow them to get what they needed to get to try and hurt you. It was something about your energy. It was like they kind of said, like, I need to chill out. Let me back up. Let me not do this right now. Let me not do this right now. Because people have witnessed before that how somebody else may have attacked you. And after that person attacked you, whether it was physically, verbally, socially, mentally, however, and they left, when that next time they saw that person that attacked you, that person was not the same. Somebody got enlightened. Somebody got enlightened by somebody that they thought was just a regular one in the crowd. Nope. Nada. Not even. Negatory. What's the message, Spirit? And then we'll read the messages. Those messages. What's the message? Thank you. Oh, okay. Go on about your business. Because you ain't dealing with nothing but flying monkeys. You know? And they're mad because you don't need them to complete you. You don't. Somebody needs to get their healing steps in. And somebody else needs to understand that somebody is not fooled by what they see. They see through the fog because there's too much evidence. And that was the reason that somebody was separated in the first place. That's the reason somebody separated themselves, because they see somebody else as very spiteful. This is somebody who is a high priestess, and she sees everything. She feels. Somebody can be 3 blocks down, blow a puff of air, and she'll feel it. That's how sensitive to energy she is. She can feel somebody else's body heat. Sometimes you have to play the fool, because sometimes people think that they're playing you. But in the end, I win. Maybe you embody the qualities of the Divine Mother. And that's why somebody else is jealous and a hater. This person's been keeping a list. This person is a snake. This person thinks that they can grow or whatever, but snakes only shed their skin to turn into bigger snakes. They don't shed their skin to turn into different animals. Somebody's thinking they're getting something that you want. Somebody thinks they're getting something that you want, but you don't even want it. So they can have it. That's what you don't even understand. Why the fuck you sneaking around when I don't even want the shit? You could have had the shit. All you do is just open up your mouth and say, Tracy, that gum over there, girl, yeah, you can have that gum. I ain't chewed that gum. That gum been sitting there for 4 years. It's all yours. Here, catch it. Told you, you are their sacrifice. They wanted to sacrifice you because you have the power. You resonate like a lotus flower opening up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody about to be singing like a canary, honey. When the police pull them over, they're going to be like, wait, it wasn't me. I'm going to tell you who it was. Okay, the name is John Smith. The address is 123 Main Street. The mama lives at 2122 Boogie Boogie Avenue. You know, they're just getting ready to sing like a canary. And they say everything is going so slow right now. But that's what they do. That's what they call the calm before the storm. And they say, oh, this has never happened to me. Never say never, baby. Never say never. Because in the end, you got to remember it's about loyalty. It's about loyalty. And somebody's guilty. They felt that intuitive nudge, but somebody is guilty. What's the message? They love you, not them, not the other one. But your grandparents are watching over you 24/7, so you don't have anything to worry about. Yep. And then the book is closed, y'all. Let's read some comments. Then I'm going to curl my hair, go get something to eat. All right. Hi, Lily Rose. Hi, Max Flo. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm grateful too. Thank you. Hi, Ricardo. Hi, I'm only being honest and telling people up front my status. No one's lying or anything. Good, good, good. Because that's how you get respect. People don't think that. They think that if they're completely honest, that's going to make people want to go away. No, that makes people respect you. You know, if you're a man and you want to step out or whatever, do what you do. That's your business. But if you can be completely honest with somebody, then that's how you squash any conflict. That's how you squash conflict. I'm being set up. How do you know, Ricardo? You can email me for a reading if you want. Hi, Gabriel. How are you? Get over on people. How the people trying to claim I did something and never said anything, but we were infected and not by me already. Yeah, so we were all homeless and they were spreading it all over. Oh, he took my identity. Oh my gosh. What? He took my identity, tried to frame me just last night. Had no clue. No, I had no clue. And I didn't. I know people who deliberately went out the way to give me something. Hi, Bella Ann. Hi, Queena. Hi, darling. Boy, what was funny that y'all was cracking up. What was it? I missed it. Hi, Enid. Robin, you'll have to email me. My email address is spiritangel1111@gmail.com. You and Ricardo email me, and I'll just do a reading for you and send you the private link. I wrote Queen of the Outsiders last night with an anchor and a heart and a cross last night, like 3 a.m. Oh, really? Queen of the Outsiders with an anchor and a heart. I'm not sure what Queen of the Outsiders is. Thanks again, Max Flo. Yasmin, hello. Thanks for having me. I'm finally subscribed long enough to chat. Oh, yay! Robert, yay! I'm Pisces on my awakening, new to this level of intuition and the nature. And the nature, let me see this. This thing is the nature, the birds. Okay. I don't know, you just said an outsider a little bit ago with a magical inheritance. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, so email me and then I'll do like, you can either just email me and I'll just pull some cards to see what the message the spirit has for you, whether it's you want to know your path or something, or if you just want to know like a general. But if you have a specific question, you can email that too. But usually I just do it without questions, just because it may not be what spirit wants you to know, may not have to do with what you're asking. And I'm just here to follow what I have to do so that I can be on my purpose. So, and if you have it to do a donation, that's fine. If not, I'm still on my life purpose and I'm still going to have to deliver the message. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pick these cards up and we're going to do another live this afternoon. What's a good time for a live? Have a beautiful weekend, you too, Ashley. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Let me give you some hearts back. Hearts. So yeah, let's do another live. Let me see. I'm thinking maybe I guess 5:30. Because that's like the time I do it. Yeah, let's do like about 5:30 because that way I'll still be up. I go to sleep real early, y'all. Somebody's grandma for real. I go to sleep real early. But all right, so I look to see you guys at about 5:30 today. Thank you so very much. I love y'all so very much. And I do appreciate each and everyone's support. Until later, thank you. Love y'all.